Hey Sunflowers, Sylvia Raj here, and today I'm just going to do the get to know me tag because, you know, a little birdie told me that, you know, maybe someone somewhere out there might want to get to know me. But before I get all awkward and giddy, let's just get started, shall we? Oh shit. First question, what is your middle name? My middle name is Elizabeth. What is your favorite color? My favorite color to wear is black. My favorite color to look at is red. Who was your first best friend? Aww. My first best friend, she was a girl named Shanae, and we were still best friends. Well, not best friends. We were still, you know, friends in high school and all that stuff. We didn't have a middle school. It was just elementary school was pre-K to 6. My high school was 7 through 12. But yeah, Shanae. Shout outs to Shanae, girl. How you doing, girl? I haven't spoken to you in so long. She a little shorty. She cute. Next question. How tall are you? Last time I checked, I was 5'6.5", so we're always going to just round that up to 5'7". Cats or dogs? Well, I have 2 cats. I would say kittens normally, but they are full grown now. But I've always been a dog lover. Cats came like later into my life. My family, when I was young, we never owned a cat. We owned a dog named Yoshi. First of all, I've talked about Yoshi. He was our Shiba Inu, and I'm not gonna like go waterworks on you guys or anything, but he did pass away a couple years back. Actually, when I first started teaching, he passed away. And my sister Melissa, she just recently got a new dog, a new puppy named Charlie. And Charlie is just lighting up everyone's life because I think everyone needed a dog in their system again. So even though they're in New York, Charlie's my fave. And obviously I love my cats. Layla and Kona, they're like, oh my God, I'm gonna talk about them like for long. We're just gonna move on. I like cats and dogs. Funniest moment throughout school. Funniest moments? One of the times I like to think back on, when I was a senior in high school, I was psycho. I was that student who was always in like honors classes and stuff, but I wasn't necessarily like the class clown. There were definitely way funnier people than me, but I was always like a rebel in some kind of way. And I was in AP Physics. I had AP Physics right after my lunch period. So, you know, my friends and I, we would go out, we would get some Wendy's, we would get whatever. You know, we would just be eating in class and stuff. But sometimes when I was too turned up and had way too much energy, I would literally, like, there's this one day in particular, I got up on the lab table, okay? I got up on the lab table and I started dancing. I was doing like the chicken leg or something like that. The chicken leg, what? Stanky leg, or I don't even know what I was doing. I wasn't doing anything like crazy or out there. But I just started dancing on the lab table, and all I remember is my teacher. She's such a sweet woman. I took complete advantage over her before, and all she kept saying was, hey, wait, make sure you're centered. Make sure you're centered. And I'm like, everyone's just looking at her like, and yeah, that was funny as hell. She just didn't want us to fall, but apparently it was okay to dance on the table. Those rebellious memories. How many countries have you visited? Well, United States, Canada, Barbados, Aruba, Jamaica, well, Jamaica, of course, Jamaica, St. Thomas, Dominica, not Dominican Republic, Dominica, 7. And most of those island countries were on a cruise. I mean, except for Jamaica. Jamaica, that's where my parents are from, so I've been there before, but yeah. Are you in / have you gone to college? I am finished with college. I went to Duquesne University. I freaking love that school. And I just loved everything about my experience there. Like, I could talk about Duquesne all day. I went there for pharmacy and I switched over. I'm gonna end up making a separate video about my college experience though, because I graduated in 3 years. I graduated with a double major, integrated marketing, communication, and English with a concentration in writing. You just let me know if you're interested, actually. Because like I said, I did switch from pharmacy to the College of Liberal Arts. What was your favorite / worst subject in high school? My favorite subject has always been math. Math, or science. I hate bio, so we're not gonna include that. I ended up falling in love with physics so much, but chemistry was always like one of my faves. My worst subject was anything, it was always like a history class. I hated history, whether it was world history, government, well, social, that's a social studies, sorry, not a history class, but you know, US history, all that history stuff, I didn't really care for. I mean, I did take AP World and AP US, but yeah. What is your favorite drink? Drink, like alcoholic drink? My favorite drink in general is cranberry juice. So yeah, we're not gonna talk about alcohol today. Well, why not? No, we're not. What is your favorite animal? Squirrels. I love squirrels. Let me tell you, actually, one time when I was in Canada, it's me and my sister and 2 of my cousins, or was it just Sierra? Anyway, we're walking down the street in Toronto area. We passed by this tree and we see these people gathered around the tree, not like in picnic fashion, but like they're just gathered around the tree. We all looked back or something like that, and we basically realized that they were like huddled around this squirrel. And my life, let me tell y'all, my life just changed. I got to pet the squirrel. It was like a small little baby squirrel, a black squirrel. It was the cutest thing. It must have like fallen from the tree or something like that. It was so small, so cute, and he just like, oh, he just like started falling asleep in my hand and stuff, and I put him in my shirt and he started like crawling all over me. I know you probably think that's gross, but it was so small and innocent, and it was like the cutest little thing ever. Like, I go goo goo gaga over squirrels. Like, I legit do. Like, legit. I guess I'm a weirdo. Whatever. What is your favorite perfume? All of my perfumes are like handed down to me. Like, I never actually went out and smelled a perfume and purchased a perfume on my own. I don't have a favorite because I have so many that I don't get too accustomed to them or anything like that. I don't have a favorite. Sorry. Tea or coffee? Tea. I'm a tea girl, especially black tea. Ugh. Black tea day. Black tea, put some almond milk in there, put some agave nectar, some stevia if you don't want to use sugar, bruh. Number 14, what would you or have you named your children? So I don't have any kids, and it's so funny because Snow and I talk about this, and we already know what we would name our first son, and we also know what we would name our second child. Like, if our first child was a boy, then, you know, we would already have a name reserved for him. And the second child, whether it was a girl or a boy, I got a name, and I'm not going to share it because that's most likely what we're going to name our children in the future. No time soon. In the future. What sports do you play / have you played? When I was younger, like high school, elementary school, all that stuff, I ran track, I did karate, I did dance, but that was like such a small period of time. Track and karate were like my 2 main things, and I had to give one up for the other, so I gave up karate. I regret that now. Kind of. I don't know, it's weird. But I gave up karate for track at some point. Like, I must have been like in the 9th grade or something like that. I ran the 200, the 400, sometimes the 100. I'm not too much of a short sprinter. 200, 400, even though I hated the 400 when I ran it. Like, by the time I was a senior in high school, I already knew what it was. Like, I realized that I just didn't want to compete anymore. I kept running with, my favorite track coach. He actually just recently passed away. But like, he was so awesome. He did not take any shit, okay? That man taught me so much, and he kept trying to get me to be a track coach at the high school I teach at now. And he kept saying, you know, I could teach you everything, and I didn't take advantage of that opportunity. But I'm gonna leave the coaching to him. And then to answer the question, because I veered off, I rowed in college. I was a rower, and it was the best experience of my life. You could literally walk onto the teams. It kicked my ass. I mean, I had to stop for a while because that's when I was diagnosed with celiac disease, and my weight was like, I was so like skinny, guys. It's not even funny. I did end up stopping. I missed spring competition. I got on the team again in the fall, but then I wasn't as into it as I was before. Like, I felt so weak at that time, so I put my energy into other things. But I loved rowing. If I had better timing, it would have been perfect. What is your favorite book? My favorite book is actually Mr. Rabbit and the Lovely Presents. That's my favorite childhood book. I freaking love that book. It's in my room in New York right now, and I could just picture it on my bookshelf. An actual book, I mean, all Harry Potter books, duh. And I have read some books recently, but none that can really compete with the entire Harry Potter book series. Like, I need to read more. So if you have any book suggestions, you let me know. Number 17, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Well, if you have to ask, I love Tasha Green. Freaking love her. Me just saying her name, I love her so much. I get so giddy about her, like she's mother. Oh, I love the Daily Davidsons, family channel. I always watch them on my lunch break. Well, during the school year, I mean. Jayla Corian, she's just so boss and cute. I watch the Young Turks. That's like a news YouTube channel. I have so many, it's insane. My Invisible Chrysalis, I freaking love her. Anytime she uploads a video, I'm like, yes, yeah. The list goes on and on and on. I have so many favorite YouTubers. I think they all do such a great job and I just love them so much. Number 18, what is your favorite movie? Well, I think by me saying what my favorite book is, you could probably guess my favorite movie. I love every single Harry Potter movie out known to man. I watch every single one in rotation all the time, not even in order. Just I love The Lion King 1 and 2. 1.5 was okay, but Lion King 1 and 2 are like my favorites. Number 19, are you single or taken? I'm definitely taken, and the only place I write single is on my tax return, so yeah, taken. Number 20, what's your idea of an ideal first date? I don't really know. The first date, I would expect to be able to actually talk to the person, so anything chill, laid back, eating. I mean, food is food. Why not food? Shouldn't that be like the automatic answer? Food. Number 21, how many girlfriends / boyfriends have you had? Well, I am straight, so it's only been boyfriends, and who cares? I've had one that matters, and that's the one I have now. In all seriousness, like, who cares? It doesn't even matter. Favorite memory from childhood. Is it weird that I don't really have like a distinct one? I don't remember most things. Solid, concrete, long memories, like vivid memories, until like 12. Then I could think of some things. In general, I remember some great times, like how when my sister Melissa and I, we turned the basement into a skating rink by pouring bubble fluid on the floor. Good times. Almost killed myself, but it was a great time. Number 23, do you speak any different languages and how well? No, just English. Number 24, do you have any siblings? Eesh. I have 2 sisters, Gabrielle and Melissa. Gabrielle's the oldest, Melissa is the middle. Number 25, how would you describe your fashion sense? I like to think that I'm simple and I like more neutral stuff, but then I like crazy, cool, edgy stuff too. I don't know, I think I'm still figuring it all out. Number 26, what is your favorite restaurant? Well, if you watch the boyfriend tag, I know Snow and I said IHOP. Now it's Blaze Pizza. Well, it kind of was then too. I can't put IHOP over Blaze, like nah. Number 27, what are some of your favorite TV shows? Luther, 24, Prison Break, Bob's Burgers, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, Orphan Black. I have too many. Revenge was a great show. Jericho was a great series as well. Don't judge me. But I really liked, what was it? The Secret Life of the American Teenager? So I guess those are some of my favorites. SpongeBob, yeah, all of those. Number 28, PC or Mac. I own both. I like them both for different things and for different reasons. It really just depends on what I'm doing. My preference, like I know I want a PC desktop. I know I won't get an iMac, so I guess that's my preference, maybe. Number 29, what phone do you have? Oh, I hate my phone. First of all, I used to have a Sony Xperia Z3, I think. Best phone I ever had. Sony has such a great system, but now they decided not to sell in the United States and I don't get it, and it kind of pissed me off with that. It's an all glass phone, it goes underwater, it was so bomb, like I mean like legit underwater, not that fake splash of water. Now I have a Samsung Galaxy S5, so it's not even like it's an S7, and I hate it, and I hate my life. And last question, and hopefully I can make it before my battery dies and I run out of space. Number 30, tell us one of your bad habits. I clench my teeth, I clench my jaw a lot in my sleep, when I'm nervous, when I'm anxious, but what can I say? Tomato, tomato, potato, potato, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tony, I heard that you were on Fifth and Lennox, and you know, I was thinking that, you know, I want to get some stuff from you. I want to get some stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it was entertaining for you guys. Please thumbs up and, you know, like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Of course, after I finished, I'm like, why didn't I just film from back here? So it's such a more flattering angle, but no, I just had to be awkward. I had to be in your face. Why did I have to move the chair up?